Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. Finally, I'm going to be uploading another video on this YouTube channel. I haven't really been gone. I've been posting pretty regularly on Instagram. That link will be down in the description, so go follow that. That's pretty much daily updates on my RC cars. But today I'm going to be going over this car, and this is a new car to me. It's a Rustler 4x4. Obviously, I'm pretty late to the party with this. Obviously, this car's been out for almost a year now. And I'm going to be going over my first impressions on this car. And obviously, there are other, first impression videos on the Rustler 4x4. But these are just going to be my personal first impressions and opinions on this car. Obviously, this car has been run a few times. There's a little minor tire wear, and it's a little dusty. But other than that, there have been no breakages on it to report yet. I've only run 4 or 5 LiPo packs through it. 3S, all the time 3S in this car, of course. One upgrade I did, just to start off, I put aluminum shock caps on the Traxxas Ultra Shocks, which are obviously notorious for just popping off and getting oil everywhere over the car, front and rear of those guys. Just not even a problem I've had yet. I just know it's going to be a problem, so I just did that, just preemptively, just to stop the problem from even starting. Another thing I've done to this car basically is add just little foam, spacers, I guess you could call them, in the battery tray, because the battery tray that comes stock, installed at stock, is for a 2S pack, and this one's made for some sort of 4S pack. So if you want to run a standard size 3S, you have to add some foam. That's fine, pretty easy, just hot glued it in, and this is a very nice, it's actually a pretty good battery tray. I prefer it to the Stampede's battery tray with the little clip and tray that comes out, but it's just a little upgrade I did. Overall, this car is a very nice driving car. The only thing I've done with it was jump it a little bit and drive it around just on asphalt. It's pretty quick. I'm going to be wanting to gear it up, and that's going to be something I'm going to talk about with gearing this thing up. But I'm going to want to gear it up a little bit. It's a little slow, and I know just from how it drives, backflipping with this thing is going to be a challenge. So yeah, the positives of this car is it sticks really well to the road. It drives super well on-road and light off-road. That's obviously from the LCG chassis. I guess the stock tires, they're actually really good. I like these stock tires. The driving on it, I can compare it a lot to the Slash 4x4. It slides around really well and it doesn't traction roll. So it's really fun to drift it around. So going back to what I said before, this car is a little slow in my opinion. So I'm definitely going to gear it up. And this motor, it got pretty warm already. It's only 50 degrees outside. It shouldn't really be getting that hot. So I've already ordered a heatsink and 2 fans to go on top of it. That's an Inch-G heatsink and fan, so it's just going to clip on. And what I've done to already prepare for it is that I've tilted the motor 90 degrees on the motor mount. So that way the fan can clip on without getting in the way of where the wires come out from the can. As for the ESC, it did get a little warm, but it's not a huge problem. And we'll see as the workload gets higher on the motor if this heats up, but for now I'm going with no fan. Going over to the bottom here, you can see it's definitely pretty scratched up from those few first packs, and obviously this is nothing to cry over. This is pretty light wear on the chassis, but the one thing I want to talk about are these A-arms. And the A-arms are a little bit different design than the old Slash 4x4 and Stampede 4x4 A-arms, but I don't know how long they're going to last, honestly. I have some RPM A-arms that will fit, and I'm pretty ready to slap those in, honestly. Probably not preemptively, but if these break, if one of them breaks, all 4 of those are definitely going in. And of course, guys, the infamous Traxxas plastic drive shafts. These are a little beefed up from the old plastic ones. Here are the old plastic ones, and they might not appear bigger or beefier on video, but I can assure you, these definitely are smaller than these. But I can definitely see putting in some MIPX duties or some Traxxas CVDs. I might go with the Traxxas just because I've never tried them in here before. So, it's, a first time for those, which might be an interesting test. And it might seem like I'm hating on it, but honestly, guys, this truck has been really good so far. The last thing I really want to talk about, though, is the clipless body. And honestly, this body is probably my favorite ready-to-run looking body out there right now. It looks amazing. But this clipless body does suffer from the X-Max, the Max, and the Evo 2.0, where it pops off when there's a big hit on front. But other than that, it's been pretty good. It definitely takes some getting used to, but I've pretty much gotten the hang of it now, so it's all good now. So obviously no big runs have happened yet with, huge bashing. But so far from what I can say, guys, this RC is insanely fun. And I would definitely recommend it. I really appreciate it if you guys subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, some suggestions, maybe upgrades, opinions on this car. And I'll see you guys later.